We're blessed to be in a country that has such a bold and ambitious agenda in almost every aspect of life for the kingdom and the development. Saudi Arabia is going through an enormous transformation. Low cost is not something new. Low cost has been around for 40 odd years, founded in the US and then expanded dramatically there, and also then through Europe, Southeast Asia 20 years ago. And it's a relatively new phenomenon in the Middle East. And the reason I say that is if you look at the proportion of travelers that use low cost airlines in this region, it's still a relatively low percentage of total traffic compared to other parts of the world. So it's been a more recent, I guess, development in this part of the world, and there's been some that have been around for a while, and I think the world has called them low-cost airlines, but they haven't necessarily had the full, true low-cost DNA. And in establishing Flyadeal, we saw that as an opportunity in Saudi Arabia, and what low-cost airlines actually enable people to do is it enables everybody to fly.
So whether you have an interview or have a meeting in another place, you can jump on Flyadeal, get there, do your interview, do your meeting, and come back at the end of the day, and it won't have impacted your pocket way too much. So economically, we are very fair in our pricing. And at the same time, we ensure that you get from point A to point B in a safe and timely manner.
Flyadeal has carried more than 17 million passengers so far, which is extraordinary for such a young airline. Many of these are new passengers that previously had used other means to travel around the country. With our competitive fares, more and more people choosing to travel with Flyadeal.
If you ask, I guess, somebody in the street, what sort of travelers would fly a low-cost airline, a lot of people say it'll be first-time travelers. And there's an element of truth in that. The affordability of our airfares has certainly enabled more people to travel than perhaps were able to travel before Flyadeal came along. But it's so much more than that. It was a bit of an experiment, to be honest with you, because there's no one else in the region that had done it completely that way. But we thought we'd give it a go and see how it went. And frankly, it was extremely successful, we're pleased to say.
So for example, if someone wants to travel to Riyadh for a day to attend a Riyadh season event, many of those people will not ask for meals, lounges, or even a bag. So we offer them the best fare for their journey. By offering fares that exclude these services, we can offer flights a little bit more than the cost of the taxi fare. In line with Vision 2030, we are wholly committed to become 100% digital airline in every aspect in our business. We ask ourselves, can this be done digitally? Or how can we improve our existing digital offering?
Flyadeal likes to be the first in a lot of things, and we pride ourselves on being agile and being creative and being innovators in our field. So we're a very young company, and we understand that we're young, but we understand also that we are paving the way in many different areas, especially in the aviation industry. Again, when we talk about society, it's never about one gender over the other. A society is an accumulation of both genders helping each other and supporting each other to reach a goal and a vision.
Economically, obviously, we're part of an ecosystem that is an enabler of the Vision 2030 program, and part of an ecosystem that really does need to come together to be able to deliver on the full ambitions on that front.
On the international front, we are currently at 8 countries, and we are very close to announce quite a few new international ports. In the last year, our fleet has grown by 100%. We are currently at 26 aircraft, with more arriving each year up to 2030 and beyond.
We have a lot to do. Our airline will be a very significant size airline in the years ahead. It's our contribution to achieving those broader aims. The future of Flyadeal is to dream as far as you can dream, really.